Hello and welcome to IP Study Video Lectures. Today we are going to learn Grade 8 Chapter 6 Generative AI and AI Powered Scratch projects. So we are going to implement projects using Generative AI. First, let's have a look what we are going to learn in this chapter. We are going to learn about sprite cloning and its purposes. Sprite cloning helps us to clone a sprite so that it can be used in interactive projects. Second, we are going to explain the function of create clone of myself and delete this clone. So we are going to see what can the block create clone myself and delete this clone can do in Scratch. We are going to illustrate cloning through practical Scratch game example. So we are going to build a Scratch game for learning cloning. So we are going to describe generative AI and its application. We will see what is a generative AI and its applications. We are going to see train an AI model for object classification using an online platform. We are going to see different online platforms that can be trained through AI so that we can use it further. We are going to test the accuracy of trained AI model using both webcam and drawing inputs. After this, we are going to test accuracy of the trained model that we have created using AI, how it can help us in our project. We are going to integrate a trained AI model into Scratch projects. We are going to create an interactive Scratch project using AI-generated blocks. We will use AI-generated blocks so that we can create interactive Scratch projects. In this chapter, we are going to learn how to bring artificial intelligence into Scratch, make endless copies of sprites and use them in fun games. In this chapter, we are going to create a fun game also and also going to create copies of sprite and will implement artificial intelligence into Scratch. From training your own AI model to shooting arrows at moving balls, you will explore how coding and AI can work together to create exciting smart projects. So, we are going to implement AI and also the code in Scratch so that we can create some exciting smart projects. So, let's begin with our first topic, generative AI in action. Generative AI is a special type of artificial intelligence that can create completely new content such as text, images, music, or even videos. It can produce creative outputs based on what it has learned from large sets of data. It begins with a prompt, a question, instruction, or idea typed in by the user. For example, if you type "write a funny story about a robot," the AI understands the request and generates a new story based on the prompt. So, what is generative AI? Generative AI is a special type of AI. If we want to create something new, innovative or creative, we have to just give it a prompt and it will produce a new content. And based on the prompt, it can create text, images, music, or even video also. So it is very helpful. It makes our work very easy and fast. Generative AI is powered by large language model. What is large language model? A powerful computer program that has been trained on huge collections of data like books, websites, and articles. So, this generative AI is based on the LLM, and these LLMs are created using our pre-trained or pre-existing data that can be collected from books, website, and article. Based on this, these LLMs are designed so that generative AI can give us the output. This training allows the AI to understand how language works and how words, sentences, and ideas connect. So what it does, it connects the words, sentences, ideas and generates the output. This training helps the AI learn how words and ideas fit together. With this knowledge, it can respond in a human-like way. So, if we have given it all the data that we have already together, and it will generate new answers and new content based on its knowledge, and it will behave in a human manner. Popular tools that use LLMs include ChatGPT by OpenAI, widely used for writing, coding, and tutoring. Google Gemini, designed for search and productivity. So, as we are very familiar with the ChatGPT and Google Gemini, both work upon LLM and both are designed for search and productivity, and ChatGPT can also be used for writing, coding, and tutoring. Anthropic's Claude, known for safe and detailed responses. Microsoft Copilot, integrated into Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So, Microsoft Copilot can also be integrated in our existing MS Word, Excel, and PowerPoint that we are using from very past time. So, it will help us to make our work easier and shorter. GitHub Copilot, what it does, which assists developers with code suggestions. So, a GitHub Copilot helps the developers to writing code, debugging code, and everything related to coding and implementing the logic. Perplexity AI for conversational search with reliable references. Grok by XAI, integrated into X for witty real-time assistance, and Meta AI, embedded in Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp to support chat, search, and image generation. So, there are many AI tools which helps us in real-time assistance and also in social media platforms that will support us in chat, search, and image generation. So, these tools use LLMs, as we have already learned that LLMs are designed so that these tools can work and give us the new content. So, these LLMs process a user's prompt and generate new outputs such as text, image, story, or a conversation, thereby shaping education, work, and everyday life by boosting creativity, productivity, and problem solving. So, these LLMs help us in creativity, productivity, and also the problem solving. Generative AI for song and music creation. As we know, song and music creation requires a lot of creativity and knowledge. But through generative AI, we can create our own original music and melodies. We can generate full songs from a simple idea using tools like Suno AI, Udio, TopMedi AI, and Boomi. So these are the top tools for the music creation which help us in composing our original music. These tools cater to various needs ranging from generating complete songs with vocals to create instrumental tracks for background use. Udio. So, let's learn about this app. Udio can generate complete songs with realistic vocals and lyrics from text prompts. It features a free tier with daily credits, and you can extend your generated clips to build full-length song. Now let's the practical example of song and music creation. We are using Udio app. So, first go on the Create tab and describe your song in the form of a prompt. I have written that I need a song based on the friendship, and I have written full requirement about it. So, we have seen that we have given a prompt and it generated a full music based on the prompt. So that's it. Let's get back to our chapter. Many AI tools help create music in fun and easy ways. TopMedi AI can turn text, lyrics, or even images into complete songs and lets you customize the style and vocals. Boomi is beginner friendly and even allows you to release your songs on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Music Hero.ai creates original songs from your descriptions or lyrics and also offers features like vocal remover and AI lyrics generator. So these are some tools which can also help in music creation. Generative AI for code generation. So let's take an example how generative AI can create codes and help us in writing logic. Generative AI can write, complete, and even debug computer programs by understanding simple instructions given in natural language. So, what is the benefit of these generative AI? That it works on the natural language. So, we can write or give some simple instructions and it will generate our required document. So, these tools save time, reduce errors, and make coding easier for both beginners and experienced programmers. Popular examples include GitHub, Copilot, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Replit Ghostwriter, which can generate, suggest, and fix code in many programming languages such as Python, Java, C, and C++. So, these are some popular tools which can help us in generating, suggesting, and fixing the code. And this code can be in the form of Python, Java, or any programming language. Replit Ghostwriter, an online IDE with an integrated AI assistant that writes and debugs Python code directly in the browser. So let's have a look to this tool which will help us in generating the code. So here we can see that we can use Replit for debugging the Python code directly in the browser. So here I am going to create a new file, name it as main.py because it is a Python file. So here I am going to put my code. Now I want my assistant to check it and debug this code. So here I will click on connect with an AI assistant and wait for a few minutes. The assistant will be connected to us. So here I am going to ask to debug my code which is present in main.py. So here I can see it is debugging the code and finding out the error. So here I have used num instead of num1. So this code is throwing an error. So I can easily replace it and make it correct. So bugs are discovered and fixed. Now let's see generative AI for web app generation. Generative AI can create web apps by turning simple instructions into ready-to-use code and designs. Instead of coding everything manually, users just describe what they need and the AI generates layouts, features, and functionality. Replit, an online coding platform that uses generative AI to create, debug, and deploy web application. Its AI tool Ghostwriter can generate web apps, suggest improvements on and automate repetitive tasks, enabling users to quickly build functional web apps with less manual effort. So let's have a look to Replit. We just have to give it a prompt. Like we have to give a prompt and press enter, and it will generate a quiz web app for us. So this is very basic and easy to create. So we can see this app has created a quiz based on our requirement and using the JavaScript, and we can see it has created MCQ based questions which we can select and we can get right or wrong answer highlighted, and we can go to the next question. So it is very simple and easy. Next, let's get back to our chapter. Now let's understand generative AI for avatar video generation. Generative AI can create lifelike avatar characters that can speak and move from just text or voice input. With this technology, a simple photo or character can be turned into digital presenter that delivers a script in an engaging way. It is widely used in education, storytelling, and presentations to make learning more interactive and fun. So, these avatar videos can be used in education, storytelling, and presentation, which will make the video and tutorial more interactive and fun. So, let's have a look to this app, HeyGen. It is an AI tool that creates highly realistic AI avatar videos easily. You can upload a photo or choose a character, add your script, and the avatar will speak it with a realistic voice and expressions. So let's have a look to this app. Here we can see we just have to click on avatar and give it a script. That I have given a script. We can choose a sample photo which will create a video based on this script, and we just have to click on generate. Now let's understand generative AI for agent creation. Generative AI for agent creation refers to the use of AI models that can generate, design, and build intelligent agents capable of performing tasks, making decisions, or interacting with users autonomously. So what these agents do? These agents can help you in performing some specific task, making decision, or interacting with the users. These agents can be in the form of chatbots, virtual assistants, or task-specific program that adapt and respond using natural language and learned behaviors. POE. So it's a platform for open exploration. It is a generative AI platform that allows users to create, customize, and interact with AI-powered agents. It functions as a hub offering access to various large language models, including GPT, Claude, and others. Users can design their own agents by providing them with specific instructions, personalities, and tasks such as answering questions, summarizing news, generating images, or role playing. So, these agents help us by providing some task which will help us in answering questions, summarizing news, and generating images. So, let's have a look to this AI tool. So, from here, click on create and select. I'm going to create a prompt bot, and here I'm selecting it, and a default name already has been provided, and I am going to give it a prompt that will define what it is going to do, what is their function. So after this, going to click on publish, and it is going to generate an AI assistant as a daily news agent, and that will generate news as per our requirement. So now I'm going to give it a prompt what it needs to give me today. It has generated news that I have told this agent in a concise manner. So here it is. Now let's have a look generative AI applications. Generative AI is not limited to one domain. It helps in creativity domain, technology domain, as well as intelligence domain. In the field of technology, it helps build software, applications, and digital solutions that make work faster and smarter. And in creativity domain, it enables machines to generate new ideas, designs, and artistic outputs. On the other side of intelligence, it powers systems that can think, interact, and adapt to human needs. By bringing these three areas together, generative AI shows its versatility in transforming both everyday life and advanced industries. So, move ahead. Now see the applications of generative AI. Generating images and videos from written prompts or description. As we have seen, we have to just give it a prompt in a natural language and it will generate image and video, any kind of form that we want. Composing original music and melodies using AI. So, it can create original music and melodies which shows its creativity also. Designing 3D models from simple text inputs. It can create 3D models also based on our simple text which shows its technological knowledge. It can create games and stories and engage users. So it can create an interactive fun games or stories or any complex app and which can engage the users. Generating lifelike faces and avatars based on user descriptions or image inputs. So it can create human faces and avatars also which shows every output and description in just natural form. Producing human-like conversations and responses using chat assistants. Creating personalized educational content and learning support. Delivering smart summarized answers through AI search engines. So AI search engines can help us to get smart and summarized answers also. Generating realistic voices from written text, writing and debugging code with smart code helpers. It can produce architectural designs, floor plans, building layouts and interior designs. Creating patient reports and treatment summaries automatically from data. And also, in the end, it helps in analyzing medical images like X-rays or MRIs to assist doctors in diagnosis. So, what it does, it helps us in all the areas where human requirement is there. Now let's learn train and test AI model. Using object classification, we can train an AI model to recognize different objects such as vehicle, flowers, fruits, insects, birds, reptiles, etc. Based on their appearance, let's create an image-based AI model that can classify pictures of birds and reptiles. So, let's understand how can we train our AI model that can recognize different objects. So, have a look to this project and let's learn about this. Go on the website Machine Learning for Kids and start a new project. We have to give it a project type which is recognizing images. I am going to store this in the browser and I am giving it a name as reptile birds because I am going to distinguish between reptile and bird. Now click on create and our project has been created. Now I have to train it to distinguish between reptile and bird. Click on train and give the label name as reptile and click on add and give it some images of reptile. I am going to give it 5 images and another one as bird. Click on add and I am going to give bird images so that it can easily recognize which is a bird and which is a reptile. Get back to the project. Now I am going to test the model. Train new machine learning model. So here we can see our model has been created. Now we have to test it. Click on test with the file and I am going to give it a image of bird. So it has recognized that it is a bird with 100% confidence. So, model has been created and tested. Now, we can implement this in Scratch also. We have to just open this in Scratch. So, from event category, drag the when green flag clicked block, and from looks category, I am going to give it a say block that will say what is it image about, and also from this extension reptile bird that are machine learning model, I am going to choose recognize image, and as image I am going to give this a webcam image, and it will identify what this image is. Now when I have clicked on this green flag and shown the image of a reptile, it will say it's a reptile. So this is our model that we have implemented in Scratch. Now let's have a look how we can create clones of sprite. Imagine creating a game where enemies keep coming at you and you don't have to draw each one separately. They simply appear like magic. That's the power of cloning in Scratch. In Scratch, cloning means making a copy of a sprite while the program is running. This is useful when you want to create many similar objects in your project, such as multiple bubbles, enemies, or stars without manually adding each one. Instead of duplicating sprites on the stage, you can use create clone of myself block to let Scratch do it for you during runtime. So when we want many different copies of the sprite, such as in game, we have to just clone it and it will give many copies of the sprite that will be helpful for us in implementing the game. So the main block that we need is create clone of myself. Each clone behaves just like the original sprite, but by using the when I start as a clone block, you can give it its own actions. This means every clone can move, interact, or respond separately, making your project more interactive and efficient. So when I choose a block, when I start as a clone, it can give you your own action to implement. For example, in shooting game, when the player presses the space bar, you can create a clone of bullet that moves forward and disappears when it hits a target. So we can implement a code for clicking on the space bar that will create a clone of bullet, or anything that we have used in our game will move forward and disappear when it hits a target. You don't need to create multiple bullet sprites. One sprite and cloning are enough. You can use the delete this clone block also to remove a clone after it has completed its task, such as when it moves off screen or hits something. Cloning helps reduce the number of sprites you need to create and keeps your Scratch project neat and easy to manage. It is a powerful feature for making games, animation, or simulation where repeated actions or objects are needed. So let's implement these learnings in a game. I am going to create throwing arrows to hit a ball. So for hitting a ball, I am going to create an arrow sprite which will hit the ball and disappears. In this Scratch project, an arrow sprite will throw multiple arrows using clones to hit a ball sprite. First, create a variable game on and then follow these steps. Let's look into this Scratch. First, I'm going to create a code for arrow sprite and then for ball sprite. So, first delete this default sprite, and both the sprite should be added in the Scratch. So I am selecting first ball sprite from here and then arrow sprite afterwards. Now I'm going to implement logic for arrow sprite. So I'm going to implement when green flag clicked logic. So I'm creating a variable game on which will change throughout the program. After this, I'm going to select set game on to 1 and then drag the show block. After this, for the motion, select the go to block and give the direction for X and Y. I'm going to give an angle of 135. As we can see, this will reset the game. The original arrow sprite is shown and the game on variable is set to 1. So as we can see, our game arrow has been set now. Now I'm going to create a spacebar key pressed code. So for this code, I have to create some clone also, because when I'm going to click on a spacebar, the arrow will be going to hit the ball. So for this, first drag the block when spacebar key pressed, and then from control select the if block and implement the logic for the if block, and I'm going to take variable game on and set it to 1. So when the game will be started, then this block will be executed, and now I am going to create clone of it and drag the hide block. So what this block do, this will fires an arrow. It checks if the game is still on, and if so, it creates a clone of the arrow and hides the original. So now I have to implement the logic for creating copies of the arrow. From event block, select when I start as a clone and give the directions to the X and Y axis. This arrow should point towards the ball and use the block repeat until, so that our arrow will be cloned until the arrow hits the ball. So now I have to create logic for the repeat until block, and I have to fulfill 2 conditions so that these arrow will get copied every time whenever it misses the ball. So in this block, I am going to create the logic for making the copies of the arrow for hitting the ball. I am going to implement this. I need 2 conditions to be fulfilled, or any condition can be fulfilled, so that this cloning will happen every time. So the first condition is whenever arrow touches the ball, check this, or the X position is greater than 240. After this, move 10 steps forward. We can see the arrow is hitting the ball. Now, from the control block, select if block Now check if the arrow touches the ball and give it a message, you win. For 2 seconds and then broadcast this message so that it can be understood that game is over. After this, drag stop and then delete this clone. So what does this code will do? This will create copies. Each clone will appear at the starting position and move forward, which I have shown for 10 steps until it either hits the ball, sprite, or goes off the right side of the screen. Then it deletes itself. Now write the logic for ball sprite. For this, go into the events category, select the when green flag clicked, and from looks, drag show block, and from control block, drag forever block here and select the glide block. Now I have to implement the logic for the game over. So from the event block, select when I receive game over. From the variables category, select the set game on and then hide it. For the arrow sprite, set the same logic. Okay, now let's test our game. When green flag is clicked, the arrow has been set to its original point, and whenever I am going to press the space bar, it hits the ball and our game is over. So from here, first generate the ball and then set the position of arrow, and when I am going to click on the space bar, it is going to hit the ball, but it misses it, and again I am pressing the space bar and it hits the ball, and the game on variable got changed into 1. So that's it. Now let's have a look what we have learned so far in this chapter. Cloning in Scratch creates sprite copies at runtime. We have seen during when our program is running, sprite can be copied and can be used. Create clone of myself makes a new copy of sprite. We have seen this block can be used to make a new copy of sprite. When I start as a clone, will give clone their own actions. Delete this clone removes a clone when its job is done. We have seen all 3 blocks in our project. Generative AI creates new content, text, images, music, code, etc. from prompts. We have seen that generative AI can used to create content in the form of text, images, music, or code. We have seen LLM powers generative AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Copilot. We have seen how LLM can be used and can be given command in natural language. Generative AI for music. We have seen generative AI for music. We have seen how can we use different tools so that different kind of songs can be created in a more creative manner. Generative AI for code. We have seen generative AI can also build code, debug, and can be implemented to create different coding logics. We have seen generative AI for web apps. We have seen Replit that can generate full web apps by turning simple instructions into ready-to-use code and layouts. We have given the command in human language to the generative AI and it created a new project, or we can say an app which is fully developed and ready to use. Generative AI for avatar videos. Different kind of tools can be used to generate lifelike avatars that speak scripts with realistic expressions. Generative AI for agent creation. Platforms like POE and Replit allow creating AI-powered agents. We have created our own AI agent into these apps. Generative AI has a wide applications in creativity, technology, and intelligence. We have seen that generative AI is not limited to only technology, it can be used in creativity and intelligence also. AI model training involves labeling data and providing examples. Testing AI models can be done via webcam or drawing input. Trained AI models can be imported into Scratch and create intelligent projects. So we have seen that we have created a AI model and we have imported that into Scratch and built our own project. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.